I don't know what it's going to be. I think I was going to base that on kind of meeting and falling in love with the venue, falling in love with the space, because it's a really quirky space, both sound and look wise. So I wanted to see it first and then from that put together something. I don't know what it's going to be.
Have you ever performed in anything quite like the code?
No, I haven't actually. It has its challenges because it's a chimney, all the sound goes up and all the sound bounces as well. It's a really incredible acoustic. You just need to work with it as opposed to work against it. Like I can't have loud instruments there because there'll be delay. Like, what were their names? Gemini in Eurovision? No, where there was, yeah, nil point, where they sounded awful. We don't want that to happen here, so, which is why I've come up a month before to do a site visit. For here, I think just because of the sound and the space and what it is, I think it's quite grand. I'm going to be leaning towards the more classical and operatic stuff than maybe my Madonna or my musical theatre, but who knows? Who knows? But I think that I'm going to go towards the classical stuff because the sound, the space lends itself to that kind of material. I think.
What's some of the stuff in your repertoire?
So there'd be for here. I think there'd be some Wagner, maybe some Puccini, definitely some. Strauss, some Schubert, and then I think some English song as well. So maybe Vaughan Williams and Quilter. But it also depends on what kind of instrument I use. If I end up going with a cello, then I don't know. The possibilities are endless. Lots of choir stuff, and then doing musicals in school. The first one I did was Fiddler on the Roof. As a black Jew. That was hilarious. I mean, I sang, and in theatre, it doesn't really matter if you're black or white, you know, unlike what Trevor Nunn is saying about his all-white Shakespeare and historical verisimilitude. The very nature of theatre is that it doesn't matter because it's make-believe. So, yes, I was cast as the only black Jew, the only gay black Jew in the village, in my school, which is wonderful. It was a wonderful introduction to theatre and performance. But before that, maybe it's mostly choir, and then introductions to light opera, and then some Tchaikovsky, Verdi, GNS, Gilbert and Sullivan, and then Gateau Chocolat in around 2006, maybe 2007. And since then, it's been snowboarding and taking me to ridiculous places that I would never have gone to had it not been for work. Like St Helens is one of them. I'd never been here, and I don't know if I would have cause to if I wasn't working here. You know, same thing with Liverpool. All these places that I've discovered: Australia, Saint-Tropez, the Seychelles, Belgium, St Helens, Liverpool, Manchester, all these places, I've discovered them because of work. I've discovered them because Gateau Chocolat has taken me there. So it's a bit of a roller coaster ride. It's a bit of a weird one. It's a bit of non-quantifiable, but it's a really fun one. You know, it's brilliant. Like now I arrived in St Helens, and I'm going to be singing in a chimney. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, this happened gradually. It was an organic process, I think. When I was at university between 2000 and 2003, I was still doing productions. So I think the takeover into full-time Le Gateau Chocolat was post-university, was maybe 2005, 6. I can't believe it's been that long already. I'd say 10 years in total, but I didn't actually start doing it as a non-hobby, as a career, till 2008. Because before then I didn't think I could make a living off it. So, and I had a law degree, so I was going to be a lawyer.
And now you're singing in a chimney?
I'm singing in a chimney, so yeah. Law, singing in on a chimney in a frock. I think singing on a chimney is a frock is far more exciting, far more interesting. Ladies and gentlemen of St Helens, here we are in the chimney, and you can hear, this is like the sweet spot. Everything just kind of reverberates and bounces. It's pretty beautiful, but it's a bit crazy to kind of sing in here. I think it will be. I mean, I've totally got the Eurovision Gemini thing going on. I can't hear. I mean, they lied. They said that that's what it was. They were just rubbish. Yeah, for me, it's an absolutely incredible space of singing. I just need to find where I'm going to stand and what I'm going to sing. But it's great, you know? It's brilliant. I love stuff like this. We're going to have to kind of start from the ground up. Where are we going to put people? Where are they going to sit? How are we going to promote it? Because there's all that electricity is from outside and different sources. So we've got, how are we going to heat it? You know, if people are going to be in here, how are we going to make it work? But that's what's really